Hello, my name's Dustin. This is going to be my virtual walk around of my 2022 CRUSIER AIRE made by Crossroads. We do rent it out on several platforms like RV Share and Outdoorsy. This is going to show us, that's Riley. This is going to show you everything of how everything works. So it's got a light in the front for the winch and a electric winch up and down. I do leave the hitch locked. Got everything else, chains and all that, but I just provide the hitch. Let me take this cover off. These comes with 2 propane tanks. I usually have both of them full. I keep them locked up with a bicycle lock. It's got a selector valve that points to the propane tank that's in use. So I point to that and I open this tank, which it is open, and then you're on. And if that one runs out, you open this one over here, and then you would point this one to this tank. So I got them on right now. Back over. Nothing holds this down. It does not fly away. I have not had one fly away yet. And it's got a battery selector switch there, which there's only one battery. And it's on it and on or off, but I keep it on because most times this RV is plugged in and on power. And then we come over here. We do have electric stabilizers. These are not jacks. Watch out, Russ. These are not jacks, they're stabilizers. Put them down and then stop when they get down and feel a little strain. They just stabilize it so it don't feel like you're on a boat. Now, I have 2 hitches in here. I got to take one out. I didn't realize that, but I provide the hitch, and we got wheel chocks with the wrench that chocks the wheels so it doesn't rock back and forth or slide down a hill. We got a broom with a dustpan, mop. These are manual this is a manual wrench for stabilizers in case the electric doesn't work. This is sway control for the hitch and a sway control and load leveling torsion bars. You got light switches up here, so I should have had them on earlier, and that other light over there on the far side right here is a motion sensor. So when we walk in front of that one over there, that one comes on. Accordion style hose holder for the sewer pipe. The light switches right here in the front storage are for inside. There's one light, and the other light I didn't show, but there's a show-off light up top that's bluish purple. Kind of hard to see, but I call it a show-off light. Okay, on this side, I'm going to have a backup camera that plugs into your truck with a cigarette lighter or 12-volt accessory lighter. Your running lights in your vehicle have to be on for that to work. And I got a hose here, and then this quick hose, I like to leave this one on so when we're camping I just open this and I could like wash my hands outside when the water pump's on. You got your hookups here for the hose goes here, city hose, everything's labeled. Freshwater tank fill, so it's always full when you pick it up or I deliver it. And the black tank flush. And that does not go in there. And then we got adapters for 50 amp to a 30 amp. Got a hose in there, everything we should need. And then a tire iron and a cable for TVs. These doors are not magnetic. They got a little latch you got to push out to open and close them. And then I got the level on there so you can see it level. The sewer ports are here. You got your hook up here. You're going to put the septic hose on there into the port. The septic hose is in the bumper. And you got up here, it's labeled gray tank, black tank, and then gray tank again down here. This one down here is the galley tank for the kitchen. I guess the kitchen. And this one will be the bathroom, shower, and sink. The valves are down here. You got your gray tank valve, your black tank valve, and then this one for the okay, this gray tank for the kitchen, you gotta reach your hand up here, it's kind of on the frame. This is the galley one for in the kitchen, and you gotta feel it on the frame, and then you can pull that one, and it all goes to that one septic port back there. This is the vent for when you're cooking and you have the fan on above the microwave. You open that. Okay, this is the satellite or cable antenna hookup. Some RV parks will have hookups, and that's in the back here, and it's powered. So you come back here and run the cable through. This is the overflow for the freshwater tank. It runs out. It's a little dirty right now. This RV just came back from a long trip. Okay, this is a 50 amp camper, so we got a heavy duty power cable here, and it's a 50 amp twist and lock plug. At the end I have a 50 amp surge protector that goes on the cable. Spare tire back here, and a ladder. Back here you got another power outlet, and then these are cable out, so if you had a TV you wanted to set up out here somewhere when you're camping, you can. And then here's the button for the other stabilizers in the rear. You put them down, you know, so it's not like a boat inside rocking around. And we got two awnings on this one. One over this slide out, and then another awning on this slide out with outdoor speakers, and they do have lights under them. And this has two slide outs on it, so it's two big slide outs. Go upside. We got light switches, you got battery gauges, freshwater gauge, black tank, gray tank, and galley tank. That's all your gauges there. Your on-in buttons and your slide out buttons, which slide outs are already out. We can put the on-ins out. Got on-in lights here. Tank heaters, if it's up north, you don't want your tanks freezing up. You got your water heater electric if you're plugged into shore power. Water heater gas that turns it on for the propane, and your hold on. That flap's supposed to come down. There, that one. Oh, and let's show the AC too. And then here's your AC controls. It's a touch screen. It is not buttons, so don't push too hard. But if you just keep touching it, you can see it's off. There's your fan, low, high, auto. And then you got your AC control and your heater control. He hit his head. Okay, we have a carbon monoxide sensor down there. You got your fire extinguisher over here. And then above you is a smoke detector, so that's all your safety stuff on board. You got light switches over here for the slide out. Right now we have a table and two chairs that may change into another couch or something, dinette. We have a reclining, it's got lights, change, and heated seats and a vibrate, which is supposed to be a massage chair, right? But that reclines out. Kids like to play on this lot. If they play on it too much and it powers down, you just got to unplug it from the wall for 10 seconds and plug it back in. And then it'll work again. I've had that happen before, so. USB outlets are all over the place on this thing. Right here, we got some USB down here. Power outlet there, so charging phones. The blinds, you just pull them down and slide them up. We got pillows up top, extra pillows. This couch turns into a bed. Alright, so over here we got light switches. We got a TV that goes up. It goes in the countertop for when you're cooking. If you need extra counter space, you just put the TV down and you can put stuff on top of the TV. Power outlet here and another light switch here, the blue light for the bouginess. And then, yeah, a fireplace, changes colors. And it has heat that puts out on it too, electric heat. So if you run out of propane, the worst case, this thing does put out heat for electric. Alright, so this couch turning bed's pretty easy. You pull these pillows off, put them over there. And then pick this guy up. Remember how to do it actually. Okay, you can just pick it up and pull it out. This leg comes out, and there's another leg that comes out like this. Lower it down. This guy comes down, and that's your, what's that, queen? Oh, yeah, it's a queen size bed, I think, or a king. Queen.
Queen. And then there's extra sheets up there.
Then there's extra sheets up here.
And then two pillows.
These lights are selectable, so these have a button on the bottom of them that you can select and turn off. More USB and power outlets over there. Over here's our island kitchen. Yeah, I got the had the water pump on. Okay, we got a remote in here for the TV, which controls the speakers inside and outside, so you have 2 different volume buttons on there. Fireplace remote, and then I have a departure slip here and stuff. Make sure you check everything over when you leave. Nice big microwave. Got lights on this. To turn these on, you just turn them on high, and then you click this, and then you're on. You lower it down.
No.
Okay, so you got to do the oven. You push this down, get it to ignite, and I found if I push this in and I hit this igniter a bunch of times, it'll light. You can see the pilot is now lit, and then you could turn the knob. You gotta push it down again, turn it, or you just turn it, and it lights the oven. In the manual, it says you gotta click this 30 times for it to light, but I got it to click pretty quick, and I think it's because I was pushing this down. So push it in, push it down, and then click it. Alright, the refrigerator has a on-off button and a electric or gas button. So it just shows the button out means you're on propane, and then you push the button on, and then it would be running on gas, propane, or electric. When it's in auto, you're running on electric. When it's out like this, it's propane. But if you change it over, turn it off and turn it back on. In the manual, it says that these refrigerators take 6 to 8 hours to cool. So if it's taking a while, it's normal. Just don't open it a lot. And if it's beeping, if it's doing that beep noise several times, like that, it means you need to check your propane, make sure it's on, or make sure you're on auto if you're on electric. You got cups and plates and coffee pots and pans in here. Just more storage. Got a little pantry in here, kind of empty other than a trash can. This is built for a washer and dryer. Okay, in the bathroom, you just got a light switch. You got power outlets. You got a medicine cabinet, magnetic door. I just had to put this magnet on there because the handle broke off. But nice shower. It's a full-size shower. You got a fan up top that opens for when somebody's got a mean one going. Toilet flushes on the bottom. It's got a little foot pedal. Turn that off. Come out here. It's okay. 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 This is the master bedroom, or this is where the second AC unit is. This AC unit runs on this switch here, like that. Turn it off for now. But this AC unit is ducted into the other AC unit, so they do work together. And then you got light switches over here, USB and power outlets on both sides of the bed. But that light switch does that, and then the lights above the beds are always selectable, so there's no switch for these. You have to hit the button. Extra storage up top, storage on the sides. There's actually storage under the bed. We got extra blankets in there. In this closet we always have 4 towels. We have your breakers and your fuses. If any of these fuses pop, a LED will light up saying that fuse is popped. But it's just like a house with the breakers if they trip. You got your emergency exit window over here. Okay, so this is pretty much the end of my little virtual tour of the CRUSIER AIRE. Kind of hard with kids, sorry, they're all over the place right now, but like I said, you got 2 big slide outs. This whole thing from here down to here is a slide out, and this guy from here to here is a slide out. So when you're closed up driving down the road, the slide out comes to the island on both sides. It almost touches it. Heater comes out these black vents. That's one thing I didn't mention. But that's it for my CRUSIER AIRE. Thank you. Goodbye.